I'll give everyone a minute to get here. I might as well get this up in chat. It does not help my phone is at 24. But who cares? There we go, now I can see the chat. Turn this on. I mean, I don't know if these are dirty or just dark. I think they're just dark. There we go. The stream is all up. But hello everyone. I am going to be continuing the main quest today. Or this tonight, wherever you are. And let's get on in. Let's see what we have to do. I did some stuff off screen. And look who came home! Might as well check if I can upgrade anything. Nope, just this. I cannot get keys. That's a bummer. Oh well, I'll wait for that to regenerate. I literally used all of mine. So let's go to Robin's perspective.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Oh dear, it's Mr. Sunday! Hey,
oh no.
Come over here!
Looks like someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Are you okay, buddy?
Oh, Mr. Sunday.
Hi, Jeeps.
Hey there! Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle. If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
Probably not, but it'd be something.
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
Yeah. Look at me. I've been away from home for too long. I must be missing that moon. But it's no big deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent. They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Selling everything you had? Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living at all. It's better to be here at Penacony. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living. Yeah, now
It's dark,
this
kid.
is the life.
This kind of I forgot what their species is called, but they age differently than humans do. So they look like a kid, but they're actually probably like a few hundred years old or something, I think. I don't know.
Is this truly
For
living?
sure. But I do know they're at least over 100, probably.
Huh? What did you say, young lady? I didn't quite catch that.
All of these species look like this.
Oh, it's nothing, sir. You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there? so you can continue enjoying your sweet dream.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Just don't get hit by a
No
car,
wonder
sir.
you're the
Please.
leader of this sweet dream.
Yeah, they're
Totally
drunk.
a lifesaver. See you around, Mr. Sunday. And it was nice chatting with you.
At least you're not hostile or the bad kind of drunk. Just don't get hit by a car, okay? We don't want another problem on our hands. We already got a still around problem as is, as usual.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this? The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy at all. Even though sweet dreams are nice, they're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality. That's not really living at all.
It really isn't.
I suppose you have a point. But, in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value.
Kids that play this game might not understand. I think it leaves a bad impression from the parents' perspective. Yet they would censor zippers. Yeah. Oh no. Is it having issues? Oh no. Why is it spinning around? That is not good. Ah, shit. Please don't boot. What just happened? Did the server reboot or something?
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the man we
That
ran
was
into.
odd.
He does, even though sweet dreams are nice.
I suppose you have a point.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living. People believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak.
You broke the internet. No, I think Queso did. Maybe Queso's on the internet.
However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others. So, the weak get exploited and oppressed.
Are you suggesting that this is not how things should be?
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it, because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value, and even the weak believe in it. The survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come from.
Unfortunately.
People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace. No tragedies exist here, only happiness, although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
Perhaps that man is just an exception. Let's not jump to conclusions. We should experience the dreamscape ourselves, just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
Yes, seeing is believing. I'll accompany you. The Dream Master hasn't shown up yet, so we have some time for a stroll.
It's gonna be quite pleasant having a stroll with you Sunday. I wouldn't mind if you're playable, even if you're not that great, because then at least Robin can have their brother. Nice. Don't do that in real life, kids. It will not end well. Hello there.
Glad to meet you again, Robin.
You have
How
a
are the
pretty outfit.
preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all...
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night. I can't stand being lonely or bored, so This jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
That person's outfit is
This
so
went on
pretty yet
forever.
simple. My
Would it
eyes.
get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun? Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate paradise.
Have you seen Madam Pink's change?
You know that only
No.
a few things can be brought
Did
back
they
from the
update her
dreamscape
model
to
or something?
reality, right?
I'll have to check it out. I guess it must be for... No, the Lantern Ride's in February. Start of February, end of January. What? Why would they update her model?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss. Only in this sweet dream can I
This
truly
person's
feel like
fully
I'm
human.
in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
Are you excited for Natlan? It's nothing like how I thought Natlan was gonna be. I would think it'd be volcanoes, lava pools, and all that kind of stuff, like volcanic areas everywhere. Like maybe something akin to Pompeii, but without all the ash. Like that kind of vibes. But no, it's more like Pokemon in a sense.
She had a valid point. I could sense her genuine
It's not a bad
happiness.
thing though.
It's just that
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I just want to do the Archon quests to level up. I mean, personally, I like the Archon quests. I'm getting more lore about what happened to Teyvat and what happened 500 years ago. Each patch.
she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
I should really use the crosswalks. That's what these are for. There we go. Don't want to get run over again.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor.
Actually, whatever theory you come up with, it is 1,000 times better than what the monkeys at Hoyle will come up with. That's just your opinion.
You're right.
I follow
Even
Min's
though time
live
stands still in this
from
dreamscape,
theories and
it
stuff,
always feels
usually.
fresh.
But I do come
find
up with my
something new
own
every time.
now and then.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm
Oh
not
god, something's
intruding.
bothering my nose. Oh god, I don't want to sneeze in the mic. Okay, it's going away. Ugh.
Oh, not at all.
That is so annoying when I'm about to sneeze in the mic.
For meaningful conversations.
Or if you'll sneeze coming on and then it just goes away right after.
Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sikosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials.
The recent story with Caribert was total Now you're just hating on it. It gave us lore about the 5 sinners, though. And their names. Apparently, spoilers alert for those who play Genshin and haven't caught up with the bedtime story quest after Fontaine. One of Dainsleif family members is one of the 5 sinners that betrayed Conria 500 years ago. I forgot their names. That or I just don't know how to pronounce them. It was shut your mouth. Oh god, my mouse stopped working. Again, I need to get a new one. Jesus.
All my comrades died.
Remember interrupting this poor
My
man.
hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. They couldn't bear to live.
Mouse, I'm not even touching you. What are you
Everything I
doing
knew
on my
gone.
screen?
That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
Aww.
How heart-wrenching.
Poor
I
guy.
hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers. My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room.
Poor guy.
My true appearance. No. I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter. My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's
Mouse, stop that.
still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here.
Poor guy.
How I envy those everlasting things.
That old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
Yeah, a dream is just a dream.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Actually, real quick. Okay. No, I can't inspect it. That's like trash can. Hey, what?
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady.
Imposter!
Wait,
Sparkle!
is that me?
Sparkle?
Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too. That must be you, right?
Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people
There
here
she
are way
is.
too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Someone's fries and ketchup was in that trash can. I would like some fries. I love French fries. I like all kinds of fries. Especially waffle fries.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
Mm-hmm.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles.
I do a bit though. She gives me Hotel vibes with that flower. Right there. I think that's Hotel's flowers. You're making me hungry. Time for sandwich and cake. I mean, I got a bottle of flavored water right here, so you do you, Jeeps. I bet you doing that with my lip just now probably got it on my upper lip. I bet you it did. Not really. A little bit. I mean, it's not smear proof, but it's makeup.
That was a personal request from the head of the
See?
Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
I want to go in
The
there
Harmony
in the
Festival?
theater.
You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, chicken wing boy.
Ah!
But I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all,
Chicken wing
we're well
boy!
aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in.
He's more like a biblically accurate angel, I guess.
Penacony, the land
That's the
of
vibes I got, not
dreams.
chicken wings.
Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
For real, he has the biblically accurate angel vibes. He has the thing behind him, he has all these wings around his ears.
What's the rush, chicken wing boy? Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness?
I just noticed how pretty her earring is with the little bulb and then the little star. It's so cute. I like it.
Well, I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last two gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
Don't tell me
I
they're
have a light
bombs.
in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
It's not a good or a bad thing. I hope it's a good thing. But part of me tells me it is not a good thing at all. Where does that come from? Because there's no speaker. Car. Ow. Worth it. And then there's this.
Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular.
Feels like something bit my
You're carrying
foot.
too much on your shoulders, brother.
That's annoying. I'm gonna itch my
The
foot for the
paradise
next
of
10 minutes.
dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he's in a comatose state. And this sweet dream has become sort of end-of-life care. His fate is sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
I don't know.
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future. The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to
Did
upset
it
you.
die?
Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
Oh, poor thing.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the
He's so
Trailblazer
deep.
exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen eon?
Akavili. Akavili the Trailblaze.
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value.
If a tree falls in the forest, but there's no one there to hear it fall, did the tree really fall? My brain's hurting.
While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people, and
Some
garner
questions
admiration
have
for their
answers and
heroic
some
deeds,
don't.
the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime.
Unfortunately, that is true. Mouse, will you stop it? I hate this mouse. Half the time it doesn't want to work. But we don't
Some
have the
are
money
born
for
weak
another
and
one.
vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
Unfortunately.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree
No.
dream,
That cat hasn't chewed on it.
human nature
It's
contains
just
greatness,
old.
but it also harbors inherent weakness.
Well, it's not
that
old, but
can't
it's
be
worn out.
eradicated.
Maybe it needs a deep cleaning. I don't know.
In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which eon can make our dreams come true?
I don't know. And don't worry, I was listening. I was doing two things at once.
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings.
I can tell this is a memory of those of Robin and Sunday. But I wonder why they're named like that.
If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Aww.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
I like doing two things at once, but getting too old.
It's a
Oof.
deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a chord master?
Maybe you will have to become a star first.
Oh, we're turning to my point of view.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
If you're curious about what this big earring is, I got this out of a gumball machine when I was really little. There we go. That's all this is. It's supposed to be a necklace. I like it though. And since the other part of this, which is a normal earring, I attached it to by just looping it like this. This part of the other one that went with this broke off. So to pair it, I just use this. A little ball one. A golden ball. And so you get this. I'll put this up here so I don't lose it. There we go.
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since his last will has now been conveyed, my final mission is complete. But I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread.
Again, I know so many people, even I have mentioned this before, but sir, your shirt looks like it's about to bust open. Get a new shirt, please.
Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude?
You look good in it, but
staking everything on something nameless in the future.
Terumi likes balls. Of course they do. Where is Terumi? Terumi, get over here. I'm paying them. I'm telling them that you mentioned them and to get over here. Even though they're playing Roblox.
And in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the Sweet Dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand.
Redheads and withering waves are more sexy. I don't care. Her hair is beautiful and she has roses on her. I like her.
How exactly are we going to get close to the theater?
If you have roses in red, I'm instantly sold.
Even if we succeed, it's too risky. So,
Well, if it's a pretty boy, then I'll be sold too.
then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
You want people? Looks like we have more ace up our sleeve. Time for the master stroke.
Why are you speaking like the general of the law, Fu?
I couldn't help it.
So, I heard
wanted
that before
to.
the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions, or something, and it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch Sand. As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar, and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
True.
So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions? I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's.
I hope you know what you're doing, March.
To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along, but now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
So they're still running this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
I want to pull on that. That loop. I want to pull on that.
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission.
Stop breaking the fourth wall,
Whether anyone
Gallagher.
can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
If that's what you're doing. I don't think that's what he's doing, but it feels like it.
Cross paths again. I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a
Nasty.
formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
Firefly is so sweet, though.
We've already come this far together.
She's actually older than most of the
Join me
Eons.
for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move.
I love her freaking things in her hair so much.
Oh, wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited. Is he talking?
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long
Maybe.
and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
I've never even heard of the word "vi," but okay.
Sword and Rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty! The beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance Focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners, but if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make way. Make way.
Who's this?
Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons and the soul-glad business empire.
Okay.
Mr. Dean. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Ideen Lida. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities? Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
Hello, this is March 7th. This is Firefly, this is Himiko, and I'm Kayla's, I guess. Hello everyone, hello everyone. That's something you would say, James. That'll be nice.
Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures. Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly.
I like how they're all
I
staring
am
at the
also
camera.
An ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
Or our perspective.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My four friends, come with me. Grab a bottle of Soul Glad and make your dreams a blast.
Shame I don't have Fanta right now because I can pretend that's some Soul Glad. All I got is this, and tea, and milk. But yeah, if my makeup's looking a little smeared, somebody tell me so I can fix it. Because that's a little awkward. Pop! Get out of the wall! I don't know. Bye-bye! Are you okay, bro? I think he hasn't had any sleep. You should take a break. Who cares if it's uneven, as long as it doesn't fall over. If you do it right, even the most uneven spaces look good.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Sticker. Any collectibles? Nope. Why is there 3 of you? It's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. This fish looks nice though.
This place is buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
Fleeting happiness. Ooh, there's a light. It's coming from down there. Weird. I just noticed this is the walls and the floor. That's weird. Yeah, there's the roof. That's the floor, and that's the walls. Ooh. I wanted to drink that. I want to drink that. I want whatever that's selling.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly
I want to drink that
day,
and that.
and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days, and the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Nah, we'd win. Rest assured, we'll lose. Can we get the ball rolling already? We're gonna win.
That's the trailblazing spirit. How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speed run world record.
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
Balls. Balls indeed. I'm telling Urza that you just said balls for them. 50 minutes in.
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Same here.
A wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Simple words, but full of warmth.
I just noticed Sundays and Robin here on the screen.
Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from, with unique challenges on each route. And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled. Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now then, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
I just noticed this guy uses the same model as that other NPC.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
They're all ravaged by war.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
They share the same NPC model. Probably since it's not an important character. There'll be a shoe-in with me around. We have chit-chat. Let's do this!
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Yes, ma'am. But first, can I check this? No. Why can't I check the freaking trash can?
Looks good.
Can I get on one? No. Is that pinball mechanisms? Did I just see a pinball go off? Ooh. That looks so fun!
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 challenges.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Acting or School of Action.
I like pinball.
In the School of Acting challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end. Now, make your choice.
I'm going in! Oh, this looks so fun. Whee! Acting action. Let's go with this first.
The stage of dreams for those who dare to dream. Welcome to the School of Acting stage. Step onto the stage and move the judges with your heartfelt performance. The next cosmic star of Penacony could be you.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are 3 stages up ahead. On each, you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, The Watchmaker, and depict various stories from Penacony's era of pioneering. Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Oh, I wish you a successful performance.
Thank you.
Also, a bit of trivia. The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to tears.
Was it Argenti? He's the only one who fits that description.
We are running out of time, so let's get this over with quickly.
I'm getting...
Looks good.
Womp. Womp. That looks like there might be 1, 2, 3, and then there. Let's do this.
Take a look at this pair. Such star quality. Since you come as a pair, I'll prep a two-person scene for you. You two, are you ready?
Ready.
Envision that you both, driven by the spirit of exploration, are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time. But instead of lush lands, you find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation, far from the paradise the
Basically, Sumeru Desert.
You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dreamscape, braving the cold wind, choking on the dust, and suddenly, a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path. Now, Mr. Greyhair, what line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
Pray that love living on the huts. Quick, let's run it over. I feel like I would go with these two. Personally, I would be like, quick, run it over. But my gut's telling me this. A brutish creature. Quick, let's run it over.
Do you usually express disappointment this way?
Never mind. My incarnation is this hellhole. The watchmaker's a big fat liar.
Very good. Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic. Now, young lady, you will say...
This is great! I love living on the wild side.
Very good, very intense. And then we cut to the story's next scene. You find a job mending the rails, but the days are long, and your endurance can't keep up, and you finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert. Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the sky, wetting your lips and rousing your spirits. Now, Mr. Greyhair, what line will best express your surprise at this moment?
Oh, Penacony, my Penacony, you truly abound with opportunities. Just let me die of thirst instead.
But at this moment, your partner yet gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically says...
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
Fantastic!
I guess that's one dialogue you could say.
Solid foundation in dialogue delivery. However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage.
Okay.
Up next, you'll be challenged with a body language test.
I hope these tests won't take too long.
B2. Ooh, that was neat. Pop. Pop. Another chest.
Here, you two are required to skillfully utilize
Give me that shirt.
body language to portray the story context I've laid out for you. Picking up from where we left off, a heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart. You look to your companion, now completely devoid of fighting spirit, wanting to comfort her. At this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
The test now is about body language. I don't think... You seriously think that would make someone laugh? What?
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose a laugh, rekindling hope in her heart. And so this girl...
There we go. I probably didn't do it well, but it will do.
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
A tug at the heartstrings! The story continues to develop. The heavy rain leads you both to sense a business opportunity. So you start
I should
venturing
really have a
into the
little mirror
umbrella
with me, but oh
industry.
well.
But just as the business begins to pick up, competitors start flooding the market with low-priced goods, squeezing your market share. You have no choice. The goods you stockpiled at high prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would you, who refuses
Hello,
to admit
Julian.
defeat, decide to do?
Stand up and smack the table.
Fantastic! But it's a pity your friend does not agree. Seeing that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment. Is that okay?
Of course! Absolutely! I was this close to tears! Both of you possess exceptional acting talent! However, the true test is yet to come. You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
Oh dear. That's a tall staircase. It's even taller than the last one. Womp. Womp. Ah. Can't get that just yet.
Welcome to the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks. Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves. Many years later, their paths cross once more in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other because...
Happy gave a big chat, but she ended up dispute.
Against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter, all converging at this very moment. Give it a shot. Try.
You still on a date with Firefly?
Bittersweet
Nope.
scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
Is this ever going to end? I know! Why don't you try that clockwork thing you used before?
Right now?
Your performance is far from satisfactory.
Let's try happy. I know your thoughts.
God! I never imagined that such a sad scene could be portrayed by you two in such a joyful and heartwarming way. Two people sharing a long, cherished friendship.
This music is a
As if
vibe,
love
though.
And status meant nothing to them.
Huh? But we haven't even done anything! Is his imagination running wild again?
Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes the original. It's simply beautiful.
We have passed the test. We ought to hurry up. The Stellaron is at stake.
True.
Is that all?
Pop. I'ma just sneak on by. Pop you out. Hello. Bye, Actor Bird. Never seen those before. Are they new? They are. I'll worry about that later. You guys, Stellaron Crisis.
Looks good.
What's this? Oh, okay.
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun? Fun is more important than success. Look at the time! You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
That red-hair contestant.
I'm telling you, it's Argenti.
But only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time! You have the option to choose gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or time, where you'll face Clucky's trial.
Hmm.
And now, make your choice!
I don't like how that's a black hole. And away we go! It's Mortif. Maybe it's Luca, you never know. Yeah, since we chose pink in the first one. Let's go with pink again. Let's stick with pink.
Dear friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting you is the morally dubious yet ever charming character from the animated Clocky series, Hanu! It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences. According to research by clocky scholars, the original Hanu of reality shared a deep friendship with the watchmaker, akin to comrades in arms. Enter
Really?
the world of Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake in an enchanting and suspenseful story with him. Good luck in there.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? I hope this won't waste too much of our time.
Same. I want to eat those dream bubbles like as if they're jelly. Man, now I want to eat apple jelly. Did I claim this thing? Yeah. I don't. This is 5 powder. I'll do this later. What achievement did we get? Oh. There we go. Hello there. Bye-bye.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
Are we both in control of this Hanu character?
Very good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. In this Hanu's Adventure episode, Boss Stone has gathered his battleships for an assault on Dreamville. All Buzzfly, Cousin Wolf, and Bombhead are all raring to go. The brave Hanu must thwart their advance and protect his home. Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped to fend off the malevolent mischief makers, which is why he is preparing to seek out the Puzzle Gentleman's aid. Go forth and speak to him.
Hanu! Let's go!
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you could really use some help. Long time no see, Hanu. You look pretty stressed out. How about an intense and thrilling game of Dream Jigsaw to blow off some steam?
They can't. We literally cannot talk, so we can just. All we can go is.
Oh my! Are you telling me that Boss Stone has rallied the villains to seize Dreamville? What a dreadful twist of fate! Listen
Oh
closely,
no! Whatever shall we do?
I'm aware you're in need of a suitable weapon, and I also know there's one just up.
Does it go boom?
But you know what? You'll have to play an exhilarating
I hope it goes boom.
Jigsaw first. No jigsaw, no moving forward. Now scurry along, Hanu, but tread carefully. I can't wait to see you finish.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot
Oh, as
us.
big as a box. There's a T-Rex in here.
Look up there. If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
Why are they just down there like that? I did not know they were there. Just grab it and go. Get over here. The Trex is waiting for some dinner. Hanu's not dinner. Shut your mouth. Oh great, my mouse ain't working again. There we go. Chest. I need to be on this side. Push. Bye bye. I feel the mouse. I fed the mouse to the cat.
Finally,
Wait.
that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
I'll have to come back as a human for this. Oh, I didn't even need to rotate anything.
Oh my! The exquisite sensation of perfect alignment. Hurry now, Hanu.
Are such haphazard instructions really okay?
Shame.
Appears we can't climb the stairs in our current state.
Yeah, we're too small. It would take us 30 minutes to get up those stairs.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented.
I like how the fireplace has a hat. But onwards. There's another spot for Hanu. And I can hear a chest.
Hanu?
Where is that chest? Is it in this room? Yep.
Is that all?
I know the answer to this.
What exactly is he talking about?
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Hi, Clocky. Where did you come from?
Clocky? I can also see him.
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! Tick-tock! Hanu says, battle! We must do battle!
Oh god, my glasses are stuck in my hair. This is not a good thing. Why are my glasses tangled? Now look what I had to do with my hair. Now look at this. This is why I hate these on glasses. And why I don't wear them often. Because then it messes up your hair. My hair's a mess. And I guess for now, since it's starting to get late and it's pretty much dark out, I might as well just turn off my camera for tonight, but I'll still be do commentary. If that sounds good with you guys. Plus you'll be able to see the screen better. Bye bye camera.
The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of retreat for the future of Dream.
little.
Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
So they just jumped inside that TV. Sheesh. Logic in this plot and dialogue is really being pushed.
Have
to
fun,
its
Bless.
limits.
And have a good stream. It's getting late for me. My bedtime. He's trying to imitate Mickey Mouse. Good night, Jeep. Sleep well. It was nice to have you. Thank you for staying for an hour and 20 minutes. You're the best.
Well, here we go again. Ready?
I hear a bird. Uh-huh. It's morphin time.
I am gradually getting used to this.
Oh, did someone say high-level movies just now? That's right, pal. The upcoming script is just exploding. With last we saw, Hanu was preparing for battle. Suddenly, he hears heavy footsteps coming from the hallway. Malevolent mischief makers have broken into his home. But brave Hanu won't go down without a fight. He instantly sprints for the storage room, ready for a do-or-die showdown against the baddies.
But we still.
Guess what? Hanu's favorite bazooka just so happens to be in that storage room.
What a
It's boom, 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 boom time.
the storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here. Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies. This thing feels just like the soaring locust too.
I did not know that one was right there. There we go.
Careful. It looks like we've got more.
Another round? Oh my god, there's tons of them. Why did I explode them now?
Go again.
I was late to the live stream because I was doing something else.
Pretty
That's
handy
fine,
with this
Julian.
bazooka now.
Ah!
No, the not-so-unstoppable Hanu has actually fallen. Quickly, return to the battlefield and seek revenge against the bad guys.
Here we go again.
Oh my, the unstoppable Hanu has been spotted. Everyone, please proceed with caution.
How did I miss?
That should be all of them, right?
Oh my, Hanu is on a streak. Everyone, the stage is complete. Quickly, head through the TV to the next stage.
I'm grabbing this shit though. Cause why not? Click.
Well, that's that.
Shame we can't keep the bazooka.
Great. The more the better.
And it's completely trash to me. Lovely.
Looks good.
Another disc. Little Caesar.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves. But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's best. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
I'm going to be so happy if it's Argenti.
Welcome to the 30th
Because I just got him.
Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soulglad Enterprises Superstar Showdown.
I even have my hair down for him.
Keep at it.
I did not mean to hit E. But let's go! In we go! Arena run? Arena 2. You can pick it this time, Julie. Should we go in Arena Run or Arena 2? If you're there. Participants, you are not here. Okay. Well, we've been going through pink this whole time, so we might as well just keep trying to going. Fixing my hair. There we go. I already hit something. I'm sorry. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Let's go to 2. Oh no! I can't. Oh no! Oh, wait, never mind. I'm being hasty. Oh. Then why let me do that? You made me think I was gonna be able to choose 2. No, we have to go into pink. God damn it. Why did it let me go through that then? That was misleading. Sorry. I thought you weren't here. Because I didn't see you.
No
in
way.
the thing.
I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
He's here! My pretty man! Hey! I knew it was you! Why do you have no voice lines? That is tragic. Who the F didn't... Who the F not... Why is this beautiful man not voiced? This is a crime. This is a effing crime. That breaks my heart. What the fuck?
Are you a knight of beauty?
Is this the beauty? It's dazzling. You're quite the savior, aren't you? But hun, I don't want to be blunt. You still glitch. His voice does work, just not in English. Bro. This is a tragedy. I don't want to continue if I can't hear this man's pretty voice. That's the whole reason why I got excited. I wanted to hear my honey again. How is he glitched? Who let this glitch slide? I want to talk to them right now. I want to hear my honey's voice. Adventuring's my baby, but Argenti's my honey. People thought the English voice actor was dead because his voice is glitched all the time. Aww. He worked through his introduction, so why the hell is he not working now? Man. I'm taking screenshots of his face. We need to seal the Stellaron on Pentagony.
That's right. This magnificent dream.
You said he's fine though.
Stellaron,
good.
and the countless
I would be
sacrifices
concerned
of
about
many
him.
people.
Oh well, I think I can't imagine it.
Are you?
You can't even repeat it. This is painful. I don't trust you, dear friend. My emotions are hurt.
If I'm not wrong, the Knights of Beauty also received an invitation from the Watchmaker, right?
Can we meet the other Knights of Beauty? I want to see how pretty they are.
Actually,
Let's just go with that. Thank you, honey. I would give you a hug, but you're not real.
thank you.
But thank you for understanding
Knights
me.
of Beauty.
I'm giving you a virtual
We don't
hug.
have much time left. May we meet again? In that case, let's make our way to the end.
It is so goddamn tragic I can't hear your voice. I want to hear your voice so much. Honey, please come back to us, okay? If you don't come to the Express, my heart will be broken. I swear to God. I spent months waiting for you. Since day one of finding out who you are, before you even came on the Express, I wanted you. And I have you, so I know you work fine, so why aren't you talking, you pretty man? You better work next time I see you, or else I'm gonna cry. And that's a promise. Man, I don't want to leave, because he's here. My hubby's right there. I'm gonna be bitching about that for the rest of this stream, I swear to God. So, like, an hour at most. Hop. Red is my bro. I wonder if I go back, will he still be there?
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorched Sand Festival's champion! We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival! Let's give a round of
Oh, that's how that works. Okay.
applause to our aspiring young guests!
I'm gonna eat the bubbles in the air.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival.
Sunday?
Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Where are my Stellar Jades? I want to say that so bad. Should I? Should I say, where are my Stellar Jades? Because otherwise I'm gonna go with this. I guess nobody's here. Or people are distracted and not typing. Where's my Stellar Janes?
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure that. However, this reward is not a material one, but rather the opportunity for an open and honest communication between us. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into
the other
truth
two are
about
here.
Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Sunday!
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
There's nothing wrong with being the fittest. The sweet dream paradise doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
A while ago.
You mean to say that for the longest time there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me.
Holy
Quite
forkins, Robin.
astonishing
Yeah, she's been back for quite a while.
If
now.
I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the dreamscape's safety.
But yeah, don't worry. You can
So,
swear if you want.
you
could say F-U-C-K.
please alleviate our concerns.
I say it all the time.
Dream Master, it's just
I
to
swear
prove that
you
the
can swear.
Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most
Harmony.
devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin.
Ugh.
There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood. Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
I don't know why Walt's here.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly sheep-a?
Sheep-a. As in sheep-a.
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Sheep-a?
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please Please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Excuse me? Oh shit!
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
I was joking around with my friend and said I was on a date with Sparkle and he sent me skull emoji. Yeah. That...
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Why did you send me that picture at 9:36 p.m.? Why are those two together? No.
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
Give Mr. Yang back to us now.
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
If it is the order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life.
It does not help my phone is at 10% right now.
Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
Path Shredders of Order.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
You imprisoned us?
To Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before. so he should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you.
I don't like how this is Nye.
Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen.
That's pretty though. Reminds me of Deshret's place. And this reminds me of Deshret. They're just having fun. Why can't Sparkle have fun with the MC? I don't know.
From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird.
Before we continue, I'm gonna have a very short break where I turn off the lights and get makeup off my face for the night. So be right back, everyone. I've returned. Sunday was being kind of annoying in the story. He barely shown up at all, to be honest. But I hope this ends before like 2:30 in the recording.
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster. family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents.
Yep, I'm back.
We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment.
What did you do when you left? Because it was a big boom in the background. All I did was flip the little tiny thing. Hang on, let me turn my camera back on. All I did was flick this like this. That's all I do. Just flick this little thing right here. And for some reason it just goes. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But yeah. That's all I did.
Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell, or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably.
I thought you
choose to
dropped
build
your
that
headphones
dove
or
a
something.
cage.
What would you do, Julian?
Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it never
I
get the
would
chance
too.
to fly ever again.
But we know what happened to it.
Looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something.
But at the same time, that's just how life is if we did leave it. What would you do, Julian? Ignore the D. I didn't mean to type that. That was a typo.
Nice.
Two or six. Hi, Smokey. But yeah, pick a side, I guess. You there, Julian? Hello. I did build a nest, but pick the other one if you want to. Okay, there it is. Build a cage.
Nice.
Let's go with the cage then.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice. We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky. I watched it for a long while by the window. Probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly.
Poor baby.
After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground. Unable to grasp the direction of the air currents, the fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death. I deeply regret the choices we made. Next, let us head to the second decision. This time, it's the story of a dream chaser. This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser, and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life, except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me, I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences. I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did, and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit, so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this.
Oh, here's another one.
Nice.
Well, let me put the response to that. Ew. Ew. That's nasty. Why does I have to get that? Only because of its stats. Okay, that's okay. It's not good for Bailu, but I'll level it up anyway. Just get rid of stuff. Aren't you gonna vote? Or are you not here? You are not here. Okay. I thought you were still here because it says 2 people are here. I would stop the Bloodhounds.
I'm honored to witness you arriving at the same decision. Out of respect, I'll share with you the dire consequences that my choice back then brought about. First, the outcome. He attained major success. After avoiding capture, he ran a business for a few years, very quickly making a name for himself, elevating his status. He might not have become a tycoon like old Audie, but he was considered a character of excellent repute. Now then, did he realize the wish he set out to achieve? No. The last time I saw him was in the real world, where the hounds were going to permanently exile him, and I was the accompanying bronze melodia. The mission was simple. Listen to the criminal's repentance. He told me the reason he was in this predicament was because he conspired to usurp the head of the Alfalfa family. When I asked him about his 2 children, he instead responded with, "In the end, my heart aligned with the harmony, and the good deed I dared to undertake held no value. Turning
That's disgusting. Let me just talk to my friend. He was sending me a picture of
countless oppressed individuals.
I don't want to even see it either. I don't want to see that either.
I once again offer my heartfelt
oh no.
And the story this time is my own. This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master, and as per his wish, we had a private conversation. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister. The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels, nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream
Why's the
Master
thumbnail
began to
pitch
speak.
black? Never mind. Let me change the thumbnail. There we go.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the harmony. And to save the lives of that planet.
Which one did you pick? Because I didn't vote.
Made for the front line.
I picked to believe them, and it turns out it was a lie. The man had no children.
And was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital. By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony, it didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences, because this is merely a figment of imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Which would you do here? Support or stop? $2.21.
Nice.
I'll let you vote while I have a quick drink. Oh, you would support her? Alright. Let's see what the others think.
Can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them, fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me. But I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled with each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Don Hung?
Miss Robin's courage is admirable, but the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish...
I will support her because even if I do try to stop her, she will still might do it.
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life, and this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days. And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana.
Super real starting point.
Some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary wakening until the end of the cosmos.
Wakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever
Speak,
lost.
Firefly, speak!
In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature there. Show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright.
You can't really stop someone from doing something they want to do, because I don't want them to give up on their dream, even if they do get hurt. But you can't get hurt anywhere, even at your own house. You're not wrong.
The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide.
Maybe during these decision-making things, I should have just ended the stream and made a new one. But oh well.
You also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
What is this place?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know. But I feel a sense of...
I want to give Misha a hug.
Within a dream bubble.
Poor baby.
This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless. But Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories. And a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman,
Oh boy.
Penacony best among us.
Misha's so cute.
I don't know much about...
He gives a younger sibling vibe that you could just
you want to figure out what
hug and protect.
I'll do my best.
His hair and eyes are so pretty. His outfit's cute on him.
Himeko,
I want to give him a fucking hug.
why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
This feels familiar.
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose?
I guess... maybe this way?
Thank God we got a stopping point. But I'll start to stream, perhaps? Then wake to weep. Oh yeah. Guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more. And yeah. See ya, I guess, in the next one. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll go to bed after this. Maybe I'll do a live stream. You're about to find out. But regardless, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.